Kelly Martinez, Nerds of Color. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, so excited to talk to you both. Um, Such an exciting show. What first excited you about this project?
I kind of liked the whole I liked a lot about it. I liked half hour. I liked playing the boss of something, felt like a cool challenge. I liked the premise of the show and kind of the idea of how do these generations get along. And I liked Nico, whose name came up like in the very beginning. And I really enjoyed meeting the showrunner and talking to her. It felt like it was going to be fun to work on, and it was.
Yeah, I've known Katie, Ryan, our showrunner, for quite some time, and we've always wanted to work together. And she knows how to write for my voice because I love absurd and silly things. And when I read the script, I was like, oh, I have to play this part.
I love it. So you both starred in shows that have really huge millennial fan bases. So what was it like working on something that's so Gen Z centered?
New. It
Yeah,
was new.
challenging.
I needed some, I mean, sort of education. I guess I've been lucky to, I work with actors of all different ages usually, and so I didn't feel so out of it. But there was definitely, there were things to learn.
Yeah, I wish there was a Gen Z for Dummies
Yeah,
that we could like check out and read.
there probably is.
Yeah,
Um, what do you admire about Gen Z as a whole?
Gen Z.
Yeah.
I mean, they are not afraid to say no or ask for what they need. We were talking about like their confidence that were
Mhm.
like really admirable.
And self-expression, I think there's a wider array of both in clothing and in language and in gender and in,
Yeah,
identity, just like a broader freedom, it seems like, than what I grew up with.
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely. Um, so I'm curious if your characters, Mateo and Lorelai, were agency partners, how do you think they would get along?
Very poorly.
Yeah.
Lorelai is not part of corporate culture at all. She'd want to like repaint everything and redo the snack drawer, and she doesn't know how to work a computer. It would be bad.
Yeah, Mateo is very self-centered and me. So I think they would just,
They'd be
like,
fired
yeah,
immediately.
yeah.
A little bit more of a personal question. So, Nico, you are one of the most successful like Filipino American actors in the comedy scene today, and I'm half Filipino. So,
Oh,
what's it like for you to be able to represent the community in that space?
I mean, it's really great. It's never something I set out to be. Like I just wanted to be a working actor and be a comedian. It wasn't like I was like I'm gonna be
Absolutely.
the voice of the generation. It's actually something
Totally.
I get uncomfortable with sometimes
Yeah.
because being queer, being Filipino, they and
Yes.
being one of the few visible entertainers with that background, people really sort of look to you, be like, well, to be the voice of that
Absolutely.
group. And I'm like, I am not the role model you think I am. So, but I love
Yeah.
being able to just do this kind of work, and if people feel represented, then that's, even better.
Absolutely. And Lauren, what was it like for you to get to play a boss role?
It was different and the clothes hurt. Nice people with good jobs wear painful clothes. I had some beautiful clothes as Lorelai running the inn, but it was something I wasn't sure about, and I felt a little unsteady, I would say, in the first couple of days. I worked with a coach for the first time in a long time, because one of the positives about working so long is getting to work. One of the negatives or downsides, I would say, is you don't learn as much. Like you're sort of trusted to already, know your character and know your lines, obviously. And I wanted to work a little harder and just stretch a little bit. So it was new and I really liked it.
Absolutely. It was so great to talk to you both. Thank you so much. And congrats on the show. Super excited.
Thank you. Whatever building you're in is beautiful.
I know.
Where are
Oh,
you?
I'm at a hotel lobby, the Roosevelt in Hollywood.
Oh,
And I have
oh.
another Dunkin' immediately after.
Gorgeous.
Okay,
gorgeous.
great.
Yeah, I'll put it on. I was so excited to do this, though. My dad was like, "Tell them hi. They don't know who I am, but tell them hi."
Tell him hi.
Yeah, tell him hi back.
I will. Give me a highlight of his week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Boys, professional artists and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies, and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.